Back to Pi Squared, we have some new quests to complete in order to qualify for this free crypto airdrop, and in this video we'll show you exactly how. So before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. Now, straight off the bat, my friends, we are here over on the Pi Squared website, and in the last video we covered the Pi portal, of which we had a little mini game to play and a few little quests to complete. Now, although they're still here, guys, we've got an update on the Pi Squared portal, so there are a few more things that we can do, and we will show you how to complete them. So, my friends, what we need to do is very simply get ourselves over to the Pi Squared portal, where we are going to continue with where we left off in part 1. If you haven't seen part 1, or if you're completely new to Pi Squared, check out the video before and you'll be able to see everything that you need to do before we get to the stages here. So once again, I'm going to get myself in. As you can see, we've got Theo #2477 at the bottom left. From here, guys, we want to now head over to the quest section. So you can see here that I've got 1,800 energy points and my global ranking is 240,000th in the world. Now, I know, guys, that I am not anywhere near the top, and that's why we need to complete the latest quests in order to get to the top. So, my friends, as you can see here, we've got a few new quests to complete, and therefore we are going to do exactly that. But actually here, guys, we've got a fast set challenges which we're going to leave separately, so we'll come back to that in a minute. However, the latest quests on this portal are down below. Now, although I haven't completed this play 30 games yet, I'm going to do that by the end of this video. However, we can see that we've got more parts of the quiz that we need to answer. So, very simply, you can see that we've done the first 3, and that was in part 1, like I've already explained. So if you haven't seen that, you can check out the video where you'll see all the answers. Next, moving on to number 4, as you can see, what would be the answer to this question? And that is going to be the top one, submit. As you can see, complete. Thank you very much for another 10 points. After that, quiz 5, what have we got here? Which of these statements best describes Pi Squared's vision? Well, that is making payments move as fast as information on the internet, by the looks of it. Yes, it is, I believe. Hopefully it is anyway. Voila, yes, that was the correct answer. Next, we've got number 6. What does Pi Squared mean by verifiable by design? Well, it's not this first one here. I believe it's the second one where it says transactions can be proven mathematically. Next, that is the correct answer once again. After that, quiz number 7. What makes Fastset different from traditional blockchains? It settles transactions in parallel. It stores NFTs. It requires gas fees in Bitcoin. It uses a single validator. It is. It settles transactions in parallel. Complete. Once again, we move on to the next one, quiz number 8. What is Pi Squared building? It's not this one, it's not that one. It looks like it's going to be this one. Thank you very much. Correct. Once again, move on to quiz number 9, which is going to be what major feature allows Fastset to handle very high throughput? It's definitely not that one. I don't think it's that one. It's not that one, but I believe it's this parallel transaction settlement. That just makes most sense, and it was correct. After that, quiz number 10, what finality time does Fastset aim to achieve? Well, this is too slow, this is too slow, and this is too slow, so this sounds like it's most accurate, sub 100 milliseconds. Awesome. Submit, and voila, guys, we did every single one of them correctly, so if of course you want to copy this, you can very well do so. As you can see, guys, now that we've done that, we've got 1,870 points, and we've climbed a little bit higher up the leaderboard. From here, as you can see, we've got all the other generic quests to do. For some reason, I don't know why this has not been completed. It's still under submission. Very annoying. Yours hopefully has been completed, guys, but I've done basically all the other ones. I just need to play 30 games. And therefore, what you can do is, guys, which we'll come back to this after, is we'll test out some of the games which are actually very fun. But next, guys, the most important steps to complete are these fast set challenges, of which we were just quizzed on. So basically, as you can see here, we've got a few new things to do, so why don't we do so? Next, follow step 4 and step 5 of the instructions seen in this page. Now, in order to do this section, guys, as you can see, we're going to need to use the Fastset wallet, if of course you want to do this. Now, you can completely avoid this, guys, but you are going to be skipping out on 2,200 points, but like I said, it's entirely up to you. However, you can see that it gives us the instructions over here. So if you wanted to do this, as you can see here, it's exactly what I'm going to do. Next, you can see the little Pi Squared up top along with all my others. So basically, we just need to very simply get ourselves started. As you can see, we are now completed and we've got 0 set. So Going back over to the quest section, as you can see here, we need to very simply create. So if you go back over to the instructions, it told us to go to number 4 and 5 in order to complete the next steps. So as you can see here, it guides us exactly through what we need to do. And therefore, next from here, as you can see, we've got a little full set. So as you can see, we've got 1000 set. That is fantastic. Nice, simple and easy. And of course, guys, this is just a test network. There is no real monetary value. However, from here, guys, we've got the next step. So if we go back over to the portal, you'll be able to see that we've got this section and this section and this section and this section. So step by step, as you can see, if we go up here, we're just going to very simply create, choose whatever. It could be A, B, C, doesn't really matter. Could very well be 1,000, 10,000 supply, whatever you really want. And boom, as you can see, it was as simple as that. Next, once you've got your ABC tokens or whatever it is that you've just done, you can then very simply choose to send it. Boom, you're going to choose a recipient, which could very well be anyone. It's entirely up to you. Which, if you want to do this, guys, the best way to do it is either send it to a friend, which now if I go back to ABC, hit send and then choose the user, boom, then choose an amount. It could very well be 25%, whatever you guys want. Boom, that has worked. Fantastic. Now, as you can see, if we go to the fast set challenges, in order to complete these 4 quests, guys, we need to then go into our user section in the bottom left, very simply add it. As you can see, fantastic, nice, simple and easy. Voila, that's the next step. And boom, as you can see here, guys, we've completed steps 4 and 5. We've got another 100 points. Awesome. Next, as you can see, we've got this one to do. So boom, as you can see, we have done that. An extra 100 points. From here, the next one, as you can see here, we need to very simply refer to the OmniSet user guide if needed. But next, in order to complete the next 2 steps, guys, it's going to be very annoying because we now have to go back over to the normal Pi2 website. Up top, we've got the DevNet, which you can see here, if of course you want to come over here. Down below, you can see that we've got a little section that explains the OmniSet, OmniSwap, X, Y, and Z. OmniSwap is coming soon, so don't worry about that, and we'll be back with that once it comes live. However, other than Toad, guys, we've got OmniSet, like I said, we need to use. And of course, this is just in a testnet phase. So of course, if there's any problems with it, just understand that it's because it's a test network. So from here, once you got yourselves in, as you can see, we can only complete the quests once we have done these 2, which was asking us of. So over on OmniSet, basically what it is we need to use both our EVM chains and our OmniSet chains. So basically, as you can see here, if I was to hit the withdraw over on set, it's going to then choose from Fastset over to Ethereum Sepolia. However, if you choose deposit, you can see it goes from Ethereum Sepolia to Fastset. So it's up to you. However, what we want to do is we want to very simply choose an amount. So you just choose an amount. It honestly doesn't matter how much you choose, but all you need to do is very simply go through with it if you are happy to do so. Next, once you've done that, in order to complete the step, we still have one more thing to do, and that is the other way around. So from here, I'm just going to very simply choose the exact same amount, and it's going to then do the reversed option. So guys, it's literally as simple as doing one way and one the other way. And then once you've done both, you can then very simply get your 1000 points over on the portal. Now that it's on its way, just give it a few seconds, maybe a minute or so. It is a test network, just please bear that in mind. So once it's done, as you can see, it's already been completed. We can now go back over to the quests. And as you can see, we can then go over here, wait for the 1000 points to load up. It should work, give it a few seconds. Next, once you're here, as you can see, we're gonna get our 1000 points. If it doesn't work, guys, you might have to do it again or come back later because it does get a bit glitchy. Yes, it is a test network and that is what happens. However, for the next one, guys, while we wait for this one to load up, we're going to head back over to the portal of which we're going to do the set wrapped ETH. So the first one, as you can see, what we need to do is it's not going to be wrapped ETH. We're going to select the ETH one because we have Sepolia ETH, the testnet token. So there's no real monetary value. Next, you're going to choose an amount. It doesn't have to be any minimum or a maximum. It's honestly entirely up to you. You can do more, you can do less, whatever you want. Next, once you're ready, as you can see, I'm going to go through with it. Fantastic. Once that's sent off, we then need to do it reversed once again, just like we did with the set tokens, which is as simple as going up here. Boom, you're now going to choose the maximum amount or however much you want to do. Very simply just go through with it once again and voila. Guys, it is honestly as simple as that. And then, of course, we have to hope that we are going to get our 1000 points as soon as that's done, because obviously being that the other one didn't work right now because of the congested network and the problems that it's having, we just have to wait. Nonetheless, now that we can see that's already done, we can come over here, give the page a refresh, check if this one works first. So as you can see, just give it a few seconds, and yes, it did. We got 1000 points. The other one, hopefully, guys, it will work. And yes, it did. We got another 1000 points. So all in all, we've completed them all. And now guys, giving the page one more refresh, we are now 194,000th in the world. We've climbed up a lot of positions today and we are now at 4,070 points. And the last few things to do is guys, is literally just play games, have fun, and of course just very simply utilize the protocol as much as you possibly can in order to qualify for the biggest airdrop. So as you can see, we just need to play this little mini game if you want to play it. It's very fun actually. Just got to keep an eye on the little colors that it changes to. Boom. Try and beat some records. Oh, okay, 67. Excellent. Cool. Guys, that is the first game. The next game, as you can see over here, Swarm Survivor. If you come over here, it's going to load up the game. I've never actually played this one. This is new. Use WASD or arrows to keys to move. Use space, ... Survive for 1 minute. The entire gameplay is experienced through fast set transactions, all your movements, every time you collect a coin, ... Okay, cool. So everything is tracked and done. So let's see what we've got here. It looks like Minesweeper. Okay, well. Whoa. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, maybe I just can't get on those X's, but I don't know what is going on. Whoop. Took a few hits. Okay, it's going to get some taking used to, but okay, 24 pi, that's not bad. Level completed. So just play as much as you like, guys. I don't know what's going to happen by the time we play 20, 30 games. However, as you can see down here, we do have a section for game challenges. So if you do happen to play 30 games all in all, whether that's the first game or the second game, you just want to very simply do that for the 100 points here. And of course, complete all of these. Nonetheless, my friends, that is the Pi Squared airdrop in a nutshell. It's very fun. Most of it is simple other than these little fast set challenges which we've taken you through. So hopefully it is simple. Nonetheless, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you. We will be back for part 3 once they give us new updates. However, my friends, we appreciate every single one of you for tuning in and we can't wait to see you in the next video.